Safety is my number one priority. It is that of this government, and we will be vigilant.
Justin Trudeau has recently promised light and commercial rail expansion in key cities. But what about the safety of these rail lines? The Canadian Railway Safety Act is one of many initiatives by the Canadian federal government to address the safety issues surrounding railways. It has 4 major objectives: to promote and provide for the safety and security of people, to encourage collaboration in improving railway safety and security, to recognize the responsibility of companies to demonstrate that they continuously manage risks related to safety, and to facilitate a modern and efficient set of regulations surrounding rail safety. This can be difficult, as many stakeholders are involved in rail transit, including rail owners, local governments, and commuter travel operators. While many types of rail exist, this video will focus specifically on freight rail, which has expanded significantly in many regions of Canada recently. The transport of dangerous goods such as oil, gas, and explosive material have resulted in many major rail accidents worldwide, most notably the local Lac Mégantic accident in 2013. Faulty mechanics and poor maintenance have been the cause of many railway deaths, prompting new government policy on the transport of dangerous goods in Canada, including increased rail maintenance and the detour of dangerous goods around major cities. It is thought that development setbacks of up to 300 meters are ideal, although this is not often held up, and many high-density areas are located close to heavily used rail lines. An additional safety concern is the location of many large rail yards in major cities, which often hold dangerous goods very close to densely populated areas. It is recommended that these rail yards either be moved to the peripheries of a city, limit the amount of explosive material on site, or that significant land use buffers are put in place in case of an emergency.
Will fully fund the federal share of the province's funding request for the Regional Express Rail project for the Greater Golden Push.
The federal government recently developed the Grade Crossing Improvement Program to help fund up to 50% of rail crossing improvements. CN Rail has also developed a $5 billion improvement plan to strengthen rail lines and flatten the land grade nearby in response to higher than expected demand for railways. It is recommended that the federal government partner with local governments to mandate and further fund crossing improvement, as well as to hold up setback limits to support these projects. Additionally, facilitating low-density land uses that are conducive to safe crossings would be beneficial. This may include federal government partnerships to fund safe crossings, traffic relief lines away from railways and rail yards, adding green space around rail lines, and bringing a mixture of land uses into the area to break up what is often industry-dominated. It is important to hold all stakeholders, even the operators of freight rail, responsible for any social cost of their presence.